racing fans, I'm Sharla McBride. We are here at the beautiful and sunny Harrah's Chester Casino and Racetrack. We have a lot going on this second Saturday in May. We begin first with the headlines. Here at Chester, a $100,000 race called the World Series of Poker. We'll also show you this great race and talk with the winning driver. Also a great card for Kentucky Derby Day as well at Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. And we'll show you some exciting finishes. For you Glee fans, the father of star Jonathan Groff is a driver here at Chester and Pocono, and Jim will give us the scoop on his son's appearances for the rest of the season on the Fox hit. And I'll be back later in the show with a feature on driver Mark Lewis. All that plus some big stakes races from Freehold and the Meadowlands. That's all next on PA Harness Week. Do not touch that remote. We'll be back with racing's fastest paced half hour.
There they go.
Explosive Matter hits the Colonial easily.
Underway.
Starting fast outside there is Brent Messenger to the early. Five before the halftime, just over 3 to go. At the top of the dragon.
Well, hello and welcome to a very special edition of PA Harness Week. Why is it special? Because it's on. How much more do you need? Big things going on this week. Big things happened in the past week, and that was that Harrah's Chester had their biggest day ever on Saturday. The Kentucky Derby, of course, was run at Churchill, and not only that, a live racing car was contested on what was normally a dark day. And just for the fans out there, Preakness Day and the Belmont Stakes Day, Harrah's Chester will also have a live Saturday night racing car with a 5 p.m. post. So Harrah's made lots of money. Everybody around here is grinning, all happy and everything else. Nobody's over to split the bread with me, but hey, that's just my problem. Hi, everybody. I'm Steve Ross, along with my partner, Heather Moffett. And we have got so much stuff to cover today that I should really stop talking.
I was going to do that, but
you were?
Yeah.
And get to it. Oh, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that we have somebody new on the show. This is really exciting. And her name is Susan Sharla. And you know, I don't know, I never met her, but she sounds like a real babe.
It's two people. It's Susan and Sharla.
But Susan Sharla's not one person?
No. And they're both babes.
There's two babes on the show now, so now I'm surrounded by 3 women. Now, before you guys out there say, what is wrong with this guy? Let me tell you something. I live at home with 3 women, 4 if you count the dog. And now I come to work and I'm surrounded by 3 more. Ah! Anyway, let's get to the action, shall we? Right here at Harrah's Chester, it was race 12, and it was the World Series of Poker, 100 grand on the line, and with that, here's my partner, Heather.
Thank you very much. You know, the weird thing about this race is I didn't even know horses could play poker. That's unbelievable. All right, I deserve that one. One More Laugh is your even money favorite, winner of $1.5 million last year. This is his 3rd start back this season. Then we've got European Union, recently went on a 4-race win streak and absolutely loves this track. And then Wham Bam Sam won at Dover recently and 50-1. This horse is super fast and I think is a little overlooked in here.
River Shark has cleared Clear Vision. European Union's a close-up 3rd, now moving to the outside. One More Laugh is on hold early. He's 4th, 4.5 from the front. Pangiorno and Wham Bam Sam are next. Versado is 2nd last, racing 8 from the front. The early back marker is Shark's Legacy. He's 9 lengths behind European Union, who's up to take charge from River Shark past a 28-second first quarter. And now One More Laugh moves to the fore. One More Laugh, the even money favorite, has cleared European Union before entering the bridge turn. And River Shark, who left best, has been relegated to 3rd. Clear Vision, now 5 from the front, is locked in by the first over Wham Bam Sam. Pangiorno has 6.5 to make up, just inside the half mile. Versado is 2nd last. Shark's Legacy is off the cones from the tail of the field, still with 8.5 lengths to make up. And One More Laugh reached race's midpoint at 56 seconds flat. 3/8 of a mile to go. One More Laugh, shadowed by European Union, maintains a 1.5 lead. Wham Bam Sam is first over, now 2.5 from the lead himself. Shark's Legacy is towed up 2nd over to be a joint 4th with River Shark. They're 4 from the front. Clear Vision has 5.5 to make up, while 3rd over. Pangiorno trying to close the gap at the inside, and Versado is last. 3/4 in, 124-2, and One More Laugh kicks away by 2 at head stretch.
River Shark leads out of the gate really fast, gets to the early lead, and then one more laugh is like, la-di-da-da, I'm just going to kind of like let everybody settle in and figure out what I'm going to do. And then, yeah, he gets to the front. That's how he rolls, carries the field around the track. You know, at the end of the mile, though, there were a few horses really kicking into another gear, but one more laugh keeps them at bay. 151-2, winning time, and we caught up with Tim Tetrick about this great drive. Timmy, one more laugh was a beaten favorite the last 2 times out, and then this time 3 times the charm. Did it just take him that many starts to get kind of revved up for the season?
No, I think a little bit of everything. You know, he first time he was up in the rain at Vernon and got beat by an okay horse, and you know, his 3rd start of his 4-year-old campaign, he had a hard 3-year-old year, so I'm just glad he bounced back when he did, and luckily I was driving him, and it turned out really well for us.
You have to be really looking forward to this year with this horse.
I am. I got high hopes for him. You know, he's one of the best horses I've ever driven. He's fast, he's strong, and you know, I expect big things out of this colt, and he showed last year and as too that he's very, very fast, and you know, he can do any size track, and you know, I can't wait for him to go up against some of the big boys and, you know, compete and beat them, hopefully.
Thanks, Tim. And when we come back, you'll want to stay with us. Why? Because we're going to have more action from Harris Chester. We'll also go up to Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, and they had a killer card over the weekend, and we'll catch all that. And all you gals out there, you know the name Jonathan Groff? Well, he's one of the stars of Glee, and we caught up with his daddy, the proud papa Jim Groff, who was a trainer-driver right here at Harris Chester. Don't go away.